Subscribe to Rajshri Food and click on the bell icon for more updates.
In today's episode of Village Diaries with Varun Inamdar, I'm going to show you a very ethnic, traditional, quintessential multigrain bread from India. It's called Thalipeeth. When I say multigrain, I absolutely mean it. For this, I'm of course going to use various grains. The first one, of course, is jowar flour. The next one is rice flour, some whole wheat, followed up with bajra, and finally gram flour or besan. There are of course various ways of making a thalipeeth. This is one of those. I'm going to spike it up with some flavors. The first one is chopped onion. To this, I'm going to add in green chilies, as much or as little as you please. Freshly cut coriander leaves, turmeric powder. You can also add in chili powder, malwani masala, agri masala, the masala that you may have in your kitchen. I'm going to keep it simple because I've increased the quantity of chili and that's how I personally like it. Ginger garlic paste. Let's flavor this further. I'm going to add in some carom seeds or ajwain. This helps in digestion, of course, we all know that. Along with this, some untoasted cumin seeds, sesame seeds. Traditionally, of course, the white ones go in. You can change it, you can add in some black sesame seeds, poppy seeds, the way you want. And the primary spice of flavor in this is some coriander powder. You can also add in some crushed coriander seeds. And finally, salt as required. Well, like you all know, I'm in this village called Chindran, and here you get salt which is coarsely ground. Finally, I'm going to mix this nicely. This is now mixed and done. The next step is to create a well, add some water and knead this into a soft dough. Well, if you need your thalipeeth to be softer, at this stage you could also add in some curd or yogurt. Well, for the uninitiated, your bajra, jowar and rice flour are dry by nature and they would end up soaking a little more water than you would normally use while making an atta or a dough. All you need to do is bring all of this together, and with this your thalipeeth dough is done and ready. The next step is absolutely traditional, and that is actually making the shape of a thalipeeth. Well, traditionally it's also made on jute or on muslin, but I'm using a banana leaf to do that. All you need to do is take just a touch of oil and dab this on the banana leaf. You need to take a 30 to 40 gram ball size of this dough, or just like a handful, and tap this like so. With the help of some water, you need to tap it into a thin disc. The next step is to give it a few punch marks like so that the thalipeeth cooks from within. The next step is to heat a pan. You can use an earthenware, and there are two ways of making this. In a home kitchen, you generally pan fry this, and in a commercial kitchen, you deep fry this. So of course the taste changes and you can take your own call and make it like so. And therein goes the thalipeeth. Very carefully, very neatly. You need to be extremely careful while actually frying a thalipeeth for two reasons. One, because the oil is going to be a little too hot at this stage, and two, because you need a nice and crisp exterior and a soft within. There's also a school of thought that likes a thalipeeth nice and crisp. The choice is yours. Carefully flip it over and cook it similarly on the other side as well. Your Thalipeeth is fried and ready. Let's make some more similarly. With this, your Thalipeeth is cooked and ready, and trust me, this is served with mirchicha thecha and chilled dahi. Well, on that note, do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to Rajshri Food. And Thalipeeth, for the uninitiated, can be eaten for breakfast, for lunch. Make it part of your evening snacks or even dinners. Bye for now.